Good afternoon. Let's see the best angle for everything. Might just leave that there and then we'll move it around as we go. Okay. Just got home from the gym. So it's a good thing this isn't smell-o-vision. Need a shower. Not gonna lie. Let me know if you can hear me and see everything okay. Got a wide array of things that I'm so excited for. I think I'm the most excited for this show by far. Move that over. Trying to include as much in this frame as possible, just because it's all so good. Let's see. Slide that back. Let's slide this over here. Let's see. There we go. That's pretty good. And this isn't it. This isn't all the stuff. I have more to pull out. Let me pull myself up on the other screen just so I can see everybody. Wow, a lot of people popped in here. Probably because I've been changing it so much. I apologize for canceling and changing, canceling and changing. Okay. If you're in here, let me know if you can hear me because I'm you can hear me? Okay, good. Thank you, Jolene. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's get started. I think I might need to tilt you down a little bit. There we go. Get more room up here for on stage things. Okay, so I have about 36 auctions. I think those are the ones that I'm going to definitely run through. And I do have some in the buy it now. Some of those are elsewhere. That's why they're in the buy it now. So I won't be able to like pull them forward. But if you're interested, I do look at offers. I accept most offers, like most reasonable offers. And for shipping, I do combine shipping on most. Some of these bigger items back here, I would be too scared to combine, especially the little monkey back here. So, and the glass goblet that you can't really see, but okay. Let's see what we can do first. There's so many cool items. I am going to pull this mug to stage, but it's 10. I'm going to drop it down to 4 just to get started. Update that, move to stage. Let me go grab that one. I had that one tucked away just in case. Let me go get it. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Okay. I was just about to say I just saw it. Okay. This calla lily clay mug. Look how pretty. I would love to use this as a planter or like a cut flower vase. I mean, it is glazed inside, so it would make for a really good planter. But let me switch my lights around since I'm on this side. There we go. Okay. Let's just run this for 4. Get my measuring tape. The opening is 3.5 by 4. And then like the width is about 4 3/4. Let's get it started with this beautiful Mexican clay pottery mug. Calla lilies. Can't go wrong with a pretty flower on something. Definitely my jam. All the flowers. It's flowers on flowers. Alright. So that'll be in there if anybody's interested to run it later. I'm gonna just kind of do the front and work my way back to the bigger pieces. I did have a couple likes on this owl star. Look how cute. He's just staring at you. It is Raku. There is no signature. During research I found that, and that's just from sticker, that'll be off by the time I send it out. That it came in a set of 2, and I can't remember what the other animal was, but I thought it was really cool. He did not have his friend with him at the antique mall that I found him at. Let me pull him up. Let's run. Oh, let's see how long he is. The cork is in great condition. So the owl himself from the little stand is 3 inches. All the way is 4 1/4. But the cork part is in great condition. It would work really well for a wine bottle or anything like that. Let's run it. 4 1/4 all the way. There's the back. The glaze is so pretty. This speckled white, I love that on Raku pottery. Alright, thank you for looking at him. Oh, let me make sure. Where did I put my black light? Let me go get my black light real quick because this guy glows so pretty. Let me go find it. Oh, where did he put it? Oh man. My kiddo took it this morning. Where did he put it? Check my car. Oh man. My kiddo was in a mood this morning. He was not happy, even though he slept like the greatest. I don't get it. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Aha! He put it in his car seat. Found it, found it, found it. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Okay, okay. Let me show you this little salamander's glow. I love how he's just looking at you. He's just staring right at you. And his little bird friend on his back. And all the flowers. So it's the yellow, that like neon pink, and the orange. I think this orange too up here that glows. I'll show you. There's the sticker, made in Mexico. Talavera pottery. I've got a good amount of that today. It's just so fun. There's this whole booth in my antique mall that I went to that had all of the fun pieces. You can see it glowing. There we go. A little bit better view. Look how fun he is. He's just glowing all over the place. Like the camera's not even picking it up as good as it is in person. Like because it's showing white on here, it's like the brightest yellow ever. Alright, let me pull him up. We'll run this guy. Alright, let's get a quick measurement on him. So he is like 5 3/4, and at the very widest, 6. 5 3/4 by 6 inches. And then here's the bottom again. It's a very satiny matte paint, and that's how you know that it probably glows if you're out and about looking for one. So he can hang on the wall with this, or just sit there and look at you wherever you want to put him. And he's running. Started him at 26. Look at all the painting on there. Alright, thank you for looking at him. Another fun Talavera piece, marked with a sticker. Hi Brown, thank you for your package. Hi Christina, hi everybody. Oh wow. Did we get a raid? Hello everybody. Hi Christina, how are you? Did you raid into my show? Alright, now I'm gonna run this guy for $1. This cool Talavera skull. Let me pull him up and change him for the raid. Can everybody hear me? I get nervous with this earbud in that you can't hear me. Just let me know and change him to $1. Oh, hey Sandy. How are you? Lots of the cool peeps popping in. Hello, hello. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Appreciate that. Just get nervous. I think this is the first one with the earbud in, and I don't know, I'm just nervous about it. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry everybody popped in. Second Chance Vintage, Nona Louise, Jolson, Sundance, Dr. J, Pepper's mom, Mel's Collectibles, Miss Jolene. Hey, everybody. Okay, let's show this guy off. He also has a beautiful little bird on him. There's a bird on it, as Miss Jocelyn says. I like this part, the flowers on the side. And then it just looks like it's a whole thing marked with a sticker, made in Mexico. And I'm in North Texas, and I honestly don't find this stuff as much as I think I should, being so close. But then I went to the antique mall. It's been probably a year since I went to, and there's a whole booth of it, of the Talavera. So hit the mother lode. Hi, Pam K. Okay, so this guy is 3 1/4, 3 inches? Not 3 inches wide. I want to get a good measurement on his height. He's 3 1/4 tall. All right, let's run this. He's running for $1 for the raid. Thank you, everybody. Just kind of stoic, just standing right there. I bet he's a little tea light. You can put a little light in there and it'll shine through. Luminaria. Is that what it is? Hi, Ziada. Hello, hello. All right, thank you for looking in. All right. Who can we bring to stage next? Okay, who is next? Let's do some glass. I have this beautiful Millefiore vase. I did not realize how much of a repair it is. Just looking at it, even like in person, didn't notice it. I picked it up, got it home, and was taking pictures, and of course, that's when you see it. So I'm gonna have to drop this down to 30 probably. Let me drop that down real quick. Even as I'm looking at it now, I'm like, oh, even though such a gorgeous piece, and the repair is not terrible at all. Hi, Pisces girl. Good afternoon. Lee loves art. Hello, hello. Kaylee V. Hi, everybody. Um, so it looks like this like top part popped off, and they put it back together. As you can see here, down, and all the way around. But look how stunning that Millefiore is. There's the bottom. Yeah, so it's a very nice, well done repair. But it is repaired. So there's that. It is this little opening. It's still a beautiful piece. We'll hold flowers and make it look so nice. 2 1/8, I mean, and 5 inches tall. Let's run it. She is running. She is stunning. She's just a little repaired, like all of us. Stunning, but has some repair along the way. All right, thank you for looking at that one. I have always loved M.A. Hadley, and I found a booth at the same antique mall that had so many great pieces. And I thought this was so cute. Again, I love flowers, so this spoke to me myself. And I just tested it. It does work. It works great. Nothing's loose or anything like that. Um, Here's the marking. And then just look at all the little details. Just this part is just sticker schmutz. That'll come off and be cleaned before it gets sent out. Let me scoot further in the box so you can see it a little bit better. Just sitting on the floor. We just moved houses, and so I don't have anything really set up, so I'm on the white box on the floor. There's that. M.A. Hadley. And it'll need, this is all the cord that it comes with. So it'll need an extension. Pretty sure. So, let's pull that up. And in the research, I could not find a mini lamp. There were the taller ones that definitely go for more, but since it's a mini one, this is what I felt was pretty reasonable considering I don't see any, and the taller ones go for more, all the things. And that is running. It is 7 inches tall. The base is about 4 inches. And it does work. Alright, thank you for looking at that one. Oh, I just realized I might have a shade for that. Hi, Pink Storm. That's a cool name. Let me see if the lampshade I have works for that. And then if it does, I can rerun it with the shade. Hi, Cammy. Oh, nope. Let me do this. Nope. It just swallows it right up, doesn't it? I mean, it's cute, but way too big. Definitely for the taller one, it would be good, but thought I'd try. That's okay. Alright. Thank you for looking at that piece. Alright, let's just go ahead and pull out the stunner of the show. Let's just jump right to her. So the booth that I got this from noted it as B&A glass. But in my research, I could not find anything about that company or like the glass, like how they figured that out. There is so much shimmer all throughout this piece. Very sea life, shell, just reminds me of all those underwater things. You pull it up. I think I was a little overzealous at the price point I have, so I will drop it down to 99 for today. So this just reminds me of ocean, like this looks like a wave, like a little sea creature shell, a little sea leaf, like cucumber, and then of course like the stunning opening here. The opening on this is 3.5, and the inside depth is like 3 3/4. The whole thing is 9 1/4. All right, let's run this stunning piece. I almost wonder if it glows at all. Let's see. Nope, no glow. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's do one of my favorite pieces that I found. It is enamel on copper. Before I forget, there is the call out right here. A little bit of chipping. And I think this one, yeah, a little patina, like the teeniest of chip right here. Once I move my finger, there we go. But I've never seen like anything like this before on copper. Here's the back. Get that sticker off. Here is the back. This just, even back is stunning. I love the copper look. Put that up there. Alright, let's move her to stage. And her diameter is 7.5. Hi Harperta. It's good to see you. Mel's Collectibles. I hope you had a great show. Popped in earlier. Emily's Emporium, Adina, Haley, Cami. Sorry I missed y'all before. Thank you, thank you. It is enamel on copper. I was just showing the back. You can see her up front. It's like a hand etched design. And there's the copper on the back. There's no markings or anything, no signature. Not even on the front, but just a very fun piece. And it is 7 1/4. Is that what it was? 7.5. Hi, Unique Treasures. And it is running 7.5 inches. Hand done design enamel on copper with the call out here at the bottom and up here. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Kind of change it up. I got this pashmina um, scarf, wrap, whatever you want to call it. See if I can back you up a little bit. Tilt you up so I can show you all of the embroidery on here. And it's so soft. Look at all that embroidery. And it does the other side as well. And it's got like the tasseling at the bottom. And here's the tag. 100% pashmina. Oh, it's so soft. There's a little marking right there, like right behind the tag. But I haven't seen anything else on this piece. Great piece as is. Let me make a listing for that real quick. Sorry for the moving around. Change the weight on that. It's definitely too high. Sorry, I'm making a listing real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's run that. We're running this 100% pashmina, so soft. Look at that embroidery on there. The back. Thank you for looking at that. Alright, let's pull out this guy. Look how cool he is. Hello, hello. Who just popped in here? It's Nancy. Is it NL Rhea? Is that how you would do your username? Miss Nancy. Alright, so I have this Talavera monkey with the floral design all throughout, even on his cute little tail. Look at this guy. And as I was looking it up online, like there's not a lot of these like monkeys. There's a whole bunch of like birds and turtles and even rabbits. But and he's holding his little removable little planter. Got the same design on it. Oh, I'll show you the bottom. So this guy had his booth, and it looks like he made this one himself. Hi, Sunny Day. Hi, Stitch. Hello, hello. Sam made in Mexico, or hecho in Mexico, which is made in. Oh, look how cute. I'll show you his eyes. It's so cute in your garden, or even in your house, holding a little air plant or a little succulent or like as a starter for any kind of seed you want to start. So let's go ahead and pull him up. Let me make sure combine shipping is off. Definitely don't want him with anything else. Okay, perfect. Let me update that. Okay, he is wider than he is tall. And he is a foot wide by 9¼ inches. He is running. So 12 inches wide, 9¼ tall. I do combined shipping on most. There are several pieces in this show today that will not, like this guy and the other monkey that I have, just because the risk is not worth it. All right, thank you for looking at him. All right, I love Sasha Brastoff. Touch you up. I've found this design one other time and just her stuff one other time, and it was the same design, but like a year and a half apart and not even at the same place. So not even in the same city. So I thought that was interesting. I love like the dark teal ombre into the black. Before I start, there is a little call out, very, very small paint chip on the top. A little paint flea bite, one would say. But the gilding with the leaf, there's the, let me get you back in the box. Hi, Angel, AMR, and V. Hi, guys. We're looking at this beautiful Sasha Brastoff. And then there's the marking on the bottom. California, USA, Sasha Brastoff. So yeah, and it was, I don't even remember what it was called, but it was kind of looked like a gravy boat, the other piece that I found in this design. So really it's a first for a vase and first or second for the design. So I thought that was really cool. Let me pull that up. Fix my lights. I don't like how my lights are showing. It's a little better. But she is 13¼ and that top part is just an inch. So about 3/4 of an inch for that top opening. With the base being 2½. So very slender and long. Hi, Ziada. Hello, hello. Hi, Mama Debbie. Southern Jewels. Hello, hello, hello. Got this wonderful Sasha Brastoff is what we're looking at. Hi, McNax 24. Southern Jewels. Hello, hello. Alright, this one is running. Again, this is 13¼ inches tall. Yeah, 13¼ Very tall, very slender. Pull you back. Better angle. Ready? Alright, so let's pull out a new batch. Hi, Nina. Oh, yay! Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. All right. Pull him back out for the raid. Run this guy for $1. Let's see, where did he go? All right. We got this fun Talavera skull. I think he is a luminary because there's a decent opening, and then with the holes right here, I believe it's called Luminaria. Yes, follow me and look me up on Facebook and follow me on there so I can start streaming there. That would be very helpful. I don't think it does. I think I tested it. I do have a salamander that glows. The salamander definitely glows. Oh yeah, it does. I forgot. Oh, it's the orange that glows on this guy. I was so caught up with the salamander that a bunch of parts of it glowed. I know. You were right. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, madam. All right, let me get the lights back on. Put you back down so you can see him. So yeah, if you nobody minds going over to Facebook and following my page, it's Morai Finds, just like this, like my name on here, I should say. But yeah, let's run this guy for $1. He's running 3 inches. I think it was 3 inches by like 3 inches. Yeah, 3 by 3. And he does glow, thanks to Nina. Alright, thank you. Appreciate everybody popping in. Let's get a new load of stuff out. Got Raku. Hi, Glassy Plants. How are you? Alright, got some more M.A. Hadley. Some more Talavera. This one is my favorite of the Talavera pieces. And these are close second. I know. Look, wait, there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Look at this cute little family. I swear they're kangaroos, but I couldn't find any other Talavera kangaroos anywhere. I'm not sure if one of them has a marking. And they are graduated. So small, medium, and large, just like by an ear on the large one. But yeah, they're not marked. But it's a cute little kangaroo family. They don't look like cats to me. That's what I found them popping up as, was cats. But I don't see it. I see kangaroo. Okay, pull out this antique piece. Put that over here so it's not in the way. And that's all that this screen will hold for now. We've got a few more pieces after this. Okay, let's just, since we've been talking about them, let's just run the kangaroo family. like their arms are crossed, like small, medium, large, mommy, daddy, baby, maybe. Alright, let's get some measurements on them. So dad is 7 1/8 inches tall. Mom is right at 7 inches. Baby is at 6. So 7 1/8, 7 or just under 7, and 6 inches tall. And those are gonna run. It's 50 for the whole little family. Oh, they were just so cute, just sitting there. Just had to take them home with me. Alrighty, thank you. This is the salamander I was talking about that super glows. I don't even need to turn off the light. Look at that. Stunning, stunning glow. Practically glows without the light. If you're interested in that, just let me know. It is a winner or a table sitter. Either way. Alright, let's do the raccoon. It is signed on the bottom. I love all the color combos on this. It's like a sage green with the teal turquoise and the speckled white, which is my favorite on Raku. I believe that would be a JH. I can get that sticker off before it's sent out. It's like the paler Raku. I think that means it was fire. I don't even know. It's just based on the way it was fired. Look at that. And inside with like the natural Raku crazing that comes with the firing and the glaze that they use. And this is 3 1/4. The opening is 5 1/2. Very cute little bowl planter. And if you're interested, I do have the metal flower frogs that I can add into here for free to put in the middle to hold all your flowers in there. That would look really pretty. Kind of just a little set of flowers just sitting in there with some space around it. That would look very pretty. And that is running. Beautiful raccoon. Thank you. Alright, let's do this wiry guy. It's a beautiful orange. I'll put you back in the box. I was going to do my show outside, but my gym sesh took longer than I wanted, so I didn't get a chance to set up the table and bring everything outside before it was time. So I think I'll try to do my show outside next time on the back porch at the new house. It's a very, very pretty view, just tranquil and relaxing. So that'd be really nice to hang out up there for the show. Let's pull this little guy up. This one has a different signature on it than the booth holder, but it does have the hook up here to hang on the wall for a wall sitter or a table sitter, either way. Look at his cute little eyeballs just looking at you. Just the antenna, so cute. And I love the color combo of the orange, and chartreuse, and green, and red, and like mustardy yellow. He is 6 inches long. His little butt is 1 3/4. Let's run this guy. Oh, like a mustache. Kind of cute. Hi, Carol's Cash. Good afternoon. Thank you for looking at him. We got this other M.A. Hadley, the marking on the bottom, vintage, no longer making Kentucky Derby mug. And the inside it says, whoa, like for the horses, how they talk to the horses. No damage. Glaze is perfect. The mug is perfect. The painting is perfect. It's just a nice, very fun piece. So with the horse and Kentucky, I lived in Kentucky when I was a kid and got to actually go to the Kentucky Derby, not while it was happening, but the location where they have it. And it's stunning. It's so pretty. So green and flowers everywhere. The horses are even prettier. It's so cool. Recommend stopping by there if you're ever in that area. Loved growing up in Kentucky. We're only there for 3 or 4 years, I think, and then finally made it down to Texas. Welcome back, AMR. Hello, hello. Hi, Mina. Do you work for AMR? Are you a medic or EMT or something like that? Or what is AMR for? Let's get measurement on this mug. 2 7/8 is what I'd say. And then 3.5 inches tall. Right. Sorry, I was just checking my other screen. I apologize. All right, let's run this one. I'm going to drop this down to 28. 28. It is a rarer piece of M.A. Hadley. She does make just the horse and has the end on the inside like she usually does, but with the Kentucky and the horse and the whoa, it's a little more on the rare side. And that is running. M.A. Hadley, there's her marking on the bottom. I've always loved this pottery. I like the hand painting style. Hi, floppy geckos. Hello, hello. Hey, Jody. Hello. How are you? You were on earlier, right? Thank you for looking at that one. Is this the last piece? No, this is the last figural piece. of Talavera that I have. I love the blue and white. Just love it. Little call out on the toe. There's a little paint chip. But let me pull it up. This little guy. She is fabulous with the little flower on her ear. She's 5 3/4 tall. Cute little planter. Brand new inside. Made in Mexico marking. She is running as well. I have 3, nope, 4, 5, oh, 6 more items to run. I do have jewelry. If anybody's interested in jewelry, I know a lot of people had jewelry on today. Thank you for looking at her. And I have this beautiful antique, like basket weave, diamond, optic, antique glass, satin glass, woven, like Victorian style with like the real tight crimps. Unfortunately, this needs to be 28. There we go. Okay. There are a couple call outs. Like it did kind of drop and roll around, maybe. This one, I don't know. Just kind of, some of these look like a firing thing, like this was a bubble and popped. Or like this one looks like it was dropped as to why it was chipped. You can see the bubbles up there. A little mark right here. Like it's got some damage on it, unfortunately. But with its age and with just the woven ombre cranberry color to white, the casedness of it, I thought it was still so beautiful. I couldn't leave it behind. It is 4 1/4. Hi, Cheryl Mo and Pat. Hello, hello. 5 1/4, no, 4 1/4, sorry. And 3 1/2 tall. There is the bottom. Completely smooth, but you can see like all the call outs. Hi, TP. Jura. Rummage Junkie. Hello, hello, hello. Big call out here. The rest are another call out here. Dang, as I'm talking about it, I'm like, damn, that's still too much. I need to do 18. Stunning. It does have quite a bit of use, wear, damage. So, hi, Belle. I love that name. So we'll drop it down to 18. And that one is running. I love the really tight crimped edge to it. Really, really pretty. There's the bottom again. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what's next? Let's do the other monkey. So this guy, unlike the other one, is just a figural sculpture versus the other one that was holding the little planter. All right, scoot you back just a little bit. It's got like the cutest little handle for a tail, and I love the green. The green as the base for all the florals is so fun. You can see this mark. This is just a glazing defect. It just didn't get all the way down. It is not a chip. It's excellent condition. No chips or crazing. Um, Another glazing defect. Pickwick, hello, hello. We are going to run this guy. He is 14 inches tall by 9 1/4 in width. And this guy's running. He's even got a little, sorry to show you that angle, but he's got a little bit of design on his tail as well. I was just trying to show you that. Alright, and he's turning. Peekaboo. Hi, Mandy Jean. Hello. Alright. Let's pull out the Rookwood. Look how stunning. I love Rookwood pottery. It's very Art Deco, but with kind of the simple glazing with like the highlights that it usually has. Thought I had a listing for this guy. I guess not. I guess I took pictures and forgot to put them in there. Rookwood, pottery, Art Deco, design, red, glaze. Didn't need to be that heavy. Go. There he is. Alright, let's take a look at this design. It kind of is the same but changes up like directions. I think that's cool. Very geometric. And then glazed all the way through the inside. See better now. And then here is the bottom. I believe that's 2015. XV is 15, right? Because MM is 1,000, 2015. I think that's how they do it. This is the year it was made. Means it's Rookwood. And then this one is the maker itself. I can't remember what the numbers are for. I think that ties into the maker when I was doing research as well. So it's more modern, contemporary. but it's still rookwood, still valuable, and so yeah, I love it so much. And let's run that. It's running inches tall. The top is 3 1/4. It is about 4 3/4 wide, 5 inches. All right. Let's do one more Talavera piece. It's the beautiful. Hi, Tia Loves. Tia loves to sing. Hello, hello. It's the beautiful peacock design Talavera with the textured dots right here. Look at that. Such a stark difference between like the orange and reds and yellows right here into the green. It was made in Mexico. Brand new condition. Pull that one up. The opening is 6 1/2 inches by 6 1/4, so almost square. We'll run that one. Hi, CZ. Hello. How are you? Hi, how are you this afternoon? Welcome back, Harperta. Hello, hello. I'm good. I am doing good. I got a lot of fun pieces that we've gone through. It's been fun. Thank you for looking at that one. I have one more piece. The last of the M.A. Hadley, like the new stuff that I have. I'll show you the marking on the bottom first. And then look how cute he is. It is a snowman skiing picture. I don't think there's a design on the back. Hi, Rulu, kind love. And then her statement, the end on the inside. Again, the marking on the bottom. No damage, no cracks, no chips, no crazing. Amazing condition. The width is 7 inches. The opening itself is 4 1/2, and it's about 6 inches tall. Let me pull him up. Again, I had pictures, but I didn't ever make a listing. Snowman skiing. M.A. Hadley picture. There it is. Okay. Hey, Jane. How's it going? Did you have a show today? Did I see you on earlier today? I can't remember now. This one is running. The cloud almost looks like they did the M for M.A. Hadley and then just kind of squiggled it in on the bottom. Let me plug in my computer before I pull out some marbles. Just plug that in real quick. Sorry, everybody. Well, never mind. I thought I had the plug in here, but I don't. Oh well. Okay. Let's do some marbles. Now I get to use the flower frog for my marbles. These are just all going to be $4 each from the jar. We'll just go top to bottom. There's some really cool ones in here. Some of them even look like carnival glass right there. So we've got this really fun red, white, and blue. Little blue swirl. With the red. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my. There we go. Red, white, and blue. And this is like a pink and clear. There is bubbles in there. I'm trying to think if that's the pontal, maybe? Sorry about my nails. They're still healing from my last escapade of nails that I had to rip off myself. There we go. Now you can see the pink better. I think that one glows. Yeah, look at that. Little uranium glass in there. So that's a glower. So I would think older glass. I have a traveling button. We're looking at some marbles. Setting out some and then it'll be choice. Look at this like deep blue sky one. I know sometimes they have signatures on them if they're like the hand blown artist ones. Don't see like a pontal or a signature, but the more you look, it's just so pretty. Very oceany, deep blue. This is like a iridescent clear one. Clear, you can see, but it has the iridescence all around it with the bubbles on the inside. Makes me think of like a galaxy, like stars. And then we'll do this one. I got a little sherbet red with orange and white, like fire. This is like a fire one. Let me see if there's a signature on this one. There's actually some texture to this one right here. We'll do those 5. Oh, you can almost see it a little better like that. And then show you the glow, uranium glow, green glow on this one. This is the clear with the pink, and it's the clear part that's glowing in there. See, let me back up the light. Look at that. It's so cool. This one, yeah. So the yellow is glowing orange. It makes me think you can see the yellow, and then now it's more orange. Yellow, orange. That's possibly cadmium on that one. I think this blue has a little bit of a glow too. Like it turns kind of green. And so it looks like the white glows, but it's not in real life. Not on camera. Yeah, okay. So it's see how I can do this light so you can see it better. So it's these two that glow, and it's your choice. Oh my goodness, this light. So $4 for choice, and that's running. Oh, and these are an inch. All of these are an inch. All right, thank you. Do the big boys one at a time. Look how cool. This one is blue with white and like a reddy brown, yellow. It is decently bigger, like 1 3/8, so not that much bigger, but see if that one glows. No glow on that one. We'll restart that, and that's running. All right, let's do the next big one. Yellow, white, and clear. Hi, call monkeys. We're looking at some marbles. This one will be 5 3/8 as well. So yellow does glow. It glows orange. You can see Pretty sure that means it's like a cadmium. Pretty cool. Restart. We'll run that one. Beautiful. With like 2 bubbles inside. Just notice those. This one looks more molded. But let's see, let's pull out another set. Another iridescent one, but that one's pink. Ooh. Let this one close. Oh, this one wouldn't really work as a marble. Hi, Kennedy. Good afternoon. It's got a little indentation in there. It is iridescent, like a red, white, and blue iridescent. That's really cool. Okay, let's check the glow. This one does glow. Almost makes me think of Saturn with the storms on it. So cool. Oh, whoa. Look at that. You don't even see the design. Look, there's no, you can't even tell there's a design. But then you put the black light on it. Oh my gosh. That's the coolest one I've ever seen. That is so cool. You can't see the design until you put the black light on it. Wow, that is stunning. This one's just fun and funky, with the like almost carnival iridescence to it. Red, white, and blue. Saturn one. Very bright orange. We'll run this set for choice. These two glow. This one's iridescent and pink iridescent. Thank you for looking at those. Pull out some littles. There's two, I like the carnival glass style. This one's like a blue base, this one's a green base. Fun, oceany, blue and white. I have a feeling this yellow glows, maybe even the blue. Can't tell if this would have been, hi marine boil. Can't tell if this would have been a pontil mark or a bruise or just a mold mark. Hard to tell. Like a little indentation. It doesn't feel like a crack. It feels like a pontil or a mold. Hi, KJ and Piper. Hello, hello, everybody. There's those. Another blue carnival style glass. Ooh, here's an itty bitty one. Let's see if this one glows. Yeah, this one glows. You can see on the inside. It's like a smaller version of that other one. very, like, hard to see. Let's see a little better. I attack it. Hello again. I'm gonna just set this one up here because it's gonna get stuck if I put it anywhere. I'll be able to dump it out. Okay, so let's check for the glow. It is the blue that glows, and the yellow. So the blue turns a stark white, and the yellow turns like an orange. Hi, Hillbilly Mama. This is its original color. Original color. And then here's the glow, the orange, and then like the stark white on that one. This one's kind of interesting. The blue like goes clear, so you can see the intricacies of the white. The like carnival ones don't glow. We'll run a choice for 4. So $4 you pick one. And those are running. These are smaller. So this one is like 1/2 inch. This one is like 5/8, 5/8, half, and just past a half. Alright, thank you for looking at those. Sweet, they all came out. Let's see what next set we have. So here's the original color, white, and then as the blue blends, it's green and blue. How big is the big one? In here, or the big ones that I just already showed? The other big ones that I've shown, I have 2 other like really big ones, and they were 1 3/8, I believe. So this one, this big one, it is 1 1/4. Yeah, 1 1/4. So I have these 3 big ones, and this one glows. I haven't tested this one. This one doesn't glow. I'll show you. Yep, this yellow turns orange, glows. The green doesn't do anything, but the yellow turns the orange. And this is the same thing on this one. I'm just doing these for $4 starts as well. Or if you'd like all 3, I'll just combine them all for 12 to run them all together. What do you think? You just want to choose one, or go ahead and go for all of them? What do you say, Hillbilly Mama? I think that's all the big ones. The rest are medium or small. Go ahead and run it. It would be $4 for a pick of 1. So choice for $4. And those are running. believe they were all the same size. Anna loves glass. Perfect! I got glass marbles. Yeah, 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and 1 1/4. Yep, all the same size. Oh, no worries. Um, I can start taking pictures and putting them in the bin. Hi, Mel W. Rediscovered resells. Hello. Oh, sweet. And then if I'm able to take individual photos, I'll just put them in the bin and you can grab them as you like. Hi, Mel. And was it you in one of my other shows, Hillbilly Mama, that was interested in the Rogers silver like shell serving dish? Hi, Tea Fiddler. I think I sent it to you. Let me know if you got that. Okay, let me pull these off and pull out some new ones. So this one, the yellow glows orange, and it is a little. It is 5/8, 5/8 size. Red Tag Official. Hello. Oh, you're fine. I do the same thing. I do window shopping a lot on here. Okay, get some more smalls. Some of these are smaller than others. This is like, whoop. Hi Anita. This is like an iridescent clear, almost carnival-y, to where some bubbles inside. You kind of see the carnivalness. Hey, it's not a bad name. I don't think I've seen it yet, so it should be available. But I catch myself doing that a lot. I'm like, oh, hi, I'm just looking. In real stores and on here. So this is a very beautiful, like light blue, little bitty one. Falls right in there. And this one has like a fire to it. Like it's red, it's like a deep red, and then some orange and white. Yeah, you can see the orange. Whoa, glows a lot. The orangey red in there is what glows. So this is a glower. That one's a glower. Another like deeper carnival-y iridescent one. Kind of a more green carnival to it. This is a blue speckled with like black and white. Elsel Studios, hello. This looks like Earth to me, like a cloudy Earth. Alright, and then there's 2 more of those. I'm just gonna load them in there. Okay, so believe, hi Pat515, believe it's just just these 2 that glow. This is the yellow glowing orange, and this is like an orangey red glowing like a bright red. This is $4 choice. And those are running. This one's like a fire. A couple carnival iridescent ones. Just a plain blue, really pretty blue with bubbles. And a cobalt base with the black and white speckles on it for these three. Okay, I think I'll just do one more tray of what I have left. This flower frog is amazing for these marbles. So here's a green carnival, a little like medium one. You can see it better on this side. This is like a bigger version of that other blue one, but with like a single bubble inside, like single large bubble and then like teeny tiny ones around it. Just looks like the ocean. Fun, like amethyst and like darker brown swirls on this one. Pink iridescent with like a mold, oopsie. So this is like raised out. This might be a pontil mark on this. It's not like in, like it would be a bruise. It's coming out, like it wasn't smoothed down. This one is a bruise, so I might just throw this one in. If somebody would like to buy one, I'll just throw this into your order. Here is a pink iridescent one, very pretty. Ooh, this one is like fire, even more so like fire. Don't even need to turn the light off probably. Yeah, look at that. That one's cool too. Ooh, the white becomes so bright. That's cool. Here's that one. So it looks like just the middle one is a glower for now. And here's the white with brown, like a slag glass look to it. Very pretty. I haven't seen any signatures on these ones. It's a very bright, like silver carnival. And it's like a orange base on the glass. Yeah, it's red underneath there. So it's like carnival glass with a red glass underneath. Here's just one more little one. This one's really pretty. The rings on it, like the layered rings. Alright, so this will be the last set. And it's running. Your choice. $4 choice with these marbles. Well, that's how I need to have it, hanging above it. There we go. I can see them all. Alright, everybody. I am going to head out. I got to clean up and ship some things. And then be back Monday. Yeah, I think I'll do another one Monday or Tuesday. So everybody have a wonderful day.